Jake here, and welcome to Jake Knows Bibles. Today, I'll be showcasing a offering from Crossway. This is going to be the ESV Preaching Bible. This thing has a lot of great features that people have been asking for and was developed with input from quite a few pastors. So this preaching Bible is, well, as good as it's going to get. All right, first off, take a look at the cover of this box. Now, boxes themselves, while they may seem kind of boring and possibly something that you would throw away, Crossway spent a lot of time in making sure that this design was really aesthetically pleasing. It's a very good-looking box. Crossway's boxes are sturdy and a great way to store your Bible when it is not in use. So you definitely want to keep them so that you can keep your Bible looking as nice as possible. So let's take a quick look at it, and then I'll go over the features of what we have here. Oh yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, the back of the box tells us just about everything that you're going to need to know. First off, you have the 9.75 point type. So that's nearly a 10-point type. When you're talking your common typesetting, it's going to be around 9 or 10. And that is right around where someone with 20/20 vision is going to find a Bible, perfect for reading. Also, we have enlarged and bolded burst numbers for ease of reading. I'll showcase those. Extra wide margins, which are this very cool feature if you're having a preaching Bible so you have room for your notes. This is single column and verse by verse format. Now, the verse-by-verse format is the newest offering that we have here, and what separates this from the previous preaching Bible that Crossway offered. It does have the thick paper, has a presentation page, a concordance, 2 ribbon markers, and Crossway's lifetime guarantee. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. So this particular Bible is in the black goat skin. I've said this over and over again. Crossway's goat skin is my absolute favorite because it is super durable. This is the same type of goat skin that you're going to find on other Bibles. Like this right here is my Chinese-made Crossway Omega. I love this Bible. There's a lot of things that people are going to say about the Chinese-made Crossway Bibles, and often what they have to say is correct. But this Bible, while it is not perfect, the goat skin is just amazing in these things. I've beaten this Bible up, and it still just keeps on going. The goat skin is really durable. You're going to find a similar goat skin right here. Obviously, this is a really soft, floppy type goat skin. It's edge lined. You've got a really, really nice gilt line in there. Corners are pretty decent. All in all, the manufacturing of this particular Bible looks great. Take a look at that. And yes, I'm being a little bit rough, but don't judge me too harshly. I have gorilla fingers. So let's take a look at what we have here. So we've got our fly leaves, keeping this Bible pretty sturdy. So several pages of that. So we have our presentation page. Go past that. If I could turn the pages, that'd be nice. So we're not into the actual Bible yet. Please don't be too bored. All right, there's our contents listing all of our books that are in here. The preface. Let's get to, all right, the Old Testament. As we turn to Genesis. Come on, pages are a tad bit sticky. I've not been through the whole Bible yet. All right, nice, bold, black font. Now there, you can see some ghosting right there, but it is really not that bad when you're actually reading the Bible itself. This is completely set up so that the front page and the back page, the words are going to coincide with one another. So basically, there's going to be little ghosting coming on through because, when they're all matched up like that, it definitely helps make, just the black from the other side not come through. This paper is really decent. I do like the Chinese-made paper that they have here. Everything that you find in this Bible, going to the New Testament, the words of Jesus are going to be black, so this is not red letter. So this does have the very nice gilting. When you look at it, it's in certain lights, it's gold, and in other lights, it's kind of a reddish look. So you can see that on the camera right through here. Line matched. That was the word I was stumbling to find. This Bible is line matched. Sorry, guys. So that means that the words on the front and the words at the back are lined up so that the ghosting is minimal. You can tell I'm a little rusty. Okay, so let's move on. One thing that I do want to point out, okay, obviously wide margins right here on the perimeter means that there's lots of room for notes. Inside, right here in the gutter, there's actually a pretty decent gutter. The words do not fall into the gutter, and there's still enough room for you to actually take some notes in there. So the chapters are embolded, as well as the subjects for the chapters. All in all, this is a very easy read. So this is going to be what's known as single column. So when you're dealing with single column compared to like a lot of older Bibles were double column. So a double column Bible, like this Omega right here, is how a lot of us have, studied and read. Double column, one column here, one column there. That's how you read it. Whereas the single column reads a little bit more like a normal book. Now, what makes this a verse by verse is that each new verse starts a new line. So that means if you are looking for your next verse, or in the instance of preaching, what this Bible is designed for, when you're preaching and you're looking for verse 5, well, there you go. Verse 5 is easy to find. You don't have to search it. And so if 5 leads into 6, you're not looking for 6 right through here. You just look for the number right along the edge. And that makes it much easier to find your place when you're preaching, or even if you're reading. All in all, this Bible is just a great all-around preaching type Bible. And its applications go beyond that. There's not a whole lot of chatty references. You will see some footnotes at the bottom, but they are small, out of the way, and not distracting whatsoever. This Bible does come with 2 ribbons. These ribbons are black. They're pretty thin, and there are a lot of people out there that have some really strong opinions about ribbons. For a guy like me, ribbons are, sort of useful, but I don't use them a ton. Thicker ribbons are kind of nice because you can kind of pull on them to help you turn the pages, whereas the thinner ribbons, you really can't do that. But thick ribbons, I find, kind of get in the way. So thin ribbons are what I prefer, but that's just, my own personal opinion. These ribbons, like the ribbons, in the Omega, while thin, are, really durable. They look nice, and all in all, it's a feature that I enjoy. So if we flip to the back of the Bible, where is it? 2 Peter, Revelation. There we go. So there's a concordance, and the concordance, Crossway's concordances, I actually like. Now the type on these, I'm not sure exactly how small it is. It's really small, and honestly, that's kind of what I prefer, because they can fit more references into the concordance if everything is nice and small. And I like to be able to reach back and find names and words. And the more you can fit into a small space there, the better. It's not like I'm going through and reading this and I really need something to help me reference things. So the smaller the words in the concordance, the more words they can fit in. That makes me pretty happy. Now there are maps in the back. The maps are on glossy paper, and they are used in the space of like flyleaf, so it keeps things nice and durable. All in all, this offering from Crossway is just an absolute great addition. If you are a single column type of person, then this is a great Bible. The ESV, all in all, is one of the best translations out there. It's something I enjoy. I read it daily, and I love what Crossway is doing. When you talk about the yap, there is just a little bit of a yap on this, so it covers up the pages. but not enough to be annoying. You have the spine ridges that are raised up. Just looks fantastic. The gold on the outside of the Bible. Just great goat skin Bible. This particular version came relatively perfect. The headbands look great. Tailband looks fantastic. The ribbons are in a great place. No real flaws in the gilting. I expect a mass-produced Bible to come with some flaws, just the way that it is. But this one, it really was in phenomenal shape. The corners could use maybe just a little bit of TLC, and that's just the way that they look. They're more than functional. This is sewn around the edge, so it's definitely in there permanently. For people that don't know, this is a Smythe sewn or Smith sewn binding. So as you can look through here, you will see pieces of thread that have gone through and just keep this Bible nice and tight compared to something that's been glued where it would fall apart over time. All in all, the Crossway that definitely hit the ground. The Crossway Preaching Bible is a great Bible. It's something I really enjoy. I find very, very functional for its use. It is, kind of a good-sized Bible. I'm a thin line guy, so when I pick something up like this, I definitely know there's something hefty in my hand. But it's got a great feel to it. And you trade certain things for, wide margins. You get wide margins, it's going to make your Bible a little heavier. But if you don't have the wide margins, where are you going to put your notes? So this is a great preaching Bible. It's someone who wants the wide margins, someone who wants the verse by verse, someone who likes the single column, someone who is going to want to use this to read and to study and not have a whole lot of distractions. Perfect Bible for you. This is the Crossway Preaching Bible, and I definitely recommend it. Goat skin is nice and durable. It's made really well. And all in all, it's a great Bible. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like or the thumbs up or however you're watching this. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Even share it with your enemies. This is just a great all-around Bible that I think preachers or people that are ministering or people that are just wanting to read something that's made really nice will enjoy. The verse-by-verse preaching Bible from Crossway. Check it out. Stay blessed.